Hi, I'm Mike McCormack, and I'd like to share 4 super simple secrets with you to help your business sell more and make more profits. I work with lots of companies, big and small, new and established, online and face-to-face. And one of the things I keep seeing is a need for almost every business to sell more and to increase its profitability. When you look at the figures, the primary reason businesses fail is because they can't generate enough revenue to cover their costs. Ultimately, that means they're just not selling enough to survive. It's a very common problem. In fact, I can't think of a single company who wouldn't want to sell more if they could. Everybody seems to be looking for the silver bullet that will instantly boost sales. The second challenge I keep finding is companies are having their margins squeezed relentlessly. It seems competition gets fiercer by the day. New, cheaper suppliers keep opening up, and the constant cry from customers is you're just too expensive, somebody else can do it cheaper. In the face of that day-to-day reality, how do you protect your profitability? That brings me to these 4 secrets. They're part of an online training program I've created for businesses, just like yours, called Kickstart, a 7-step program to grow sales fast. The 4 secrets are based on simple things every business can do that will make a big change in both sales and profitability fast. The first of the 4 secrets is to be totally customer-centric in everything you do, and we'll look at that in just a few moments. The second is to forget complex planning. Just have a clear, simple, short-term objective you really can focus on and drive towards daily. The third is to forget expensive and ineffective marketing campaigns. Just focus on attracting exactly the right customers to you. And the fourth is to have a simple framework to be able to negotiate effectively to get to a good deal for your customer and you, and to protect your profits. Taken together, these 4 secrets can transform the sales and profitability of your business. So let's crack on with secret number 1 right now. And it's all about thinking in a totally customer-centric way. Back in the day, marketing strategy talked about the 4 Ps: product, price, place and promotion. And it was a formula that served business very well for many years. But its problem today is that it's supplier-centric, not customer-centric. And in today's competitive world, I suggest you need a better formula that is truly customer-centric. And the formula I'd suggest is what, value, who, and how. Now, I know that doesn't trip off the tongue quite as readily as the 4 Ps do, but believe me, it's so much more effective. Let's start out by looking at the 4 Ps, then consider why they don't work quite so well today, and then look at what a new approach is to ensure success in today's highly competitive world. Let's start by looking at the 4 Ps. The 4 Ps were product, price, place, and promotion. And they were used to describe a company's go-to-market strategy. And as we've noted, back in the day, they worked very well. Product described what it was a company sold. Sure, it might be a service, but for simplicity, the first P referred to product. So for example, your business is to sell widgets. Price, obviously enough, described the price the product was sold for, or in more complex situations, a company's pricing strategy. Place stretched the use of a P to some degree, and in this context, it was used to describe where or how you sold your product. So for example, you sold your widgets through retailers and online. The final P stood for promotion and covered how you brought your product to the attention of your customers. If you think about it, the 4 Ps describe every aspect of a go-to-market strategy, and so they were used widely to create and review the way companies approach their businesses. So why don't they work so well today? It's pretty simple really. Times have changed. In particular, the big change is the internet enables anybody to find out about just about anything with a few clicks. The result is the world has become much more competitive than even just 5 years ago, and frankly incomparable with the world of 10 years ago. The answer is you need to change your approach. You need to become truly customer-centric. This isn't something you can pay lip service to. You need to do it right from the heart of your business outwards. Let's start out by thinking about a definition of what customer-centric means. And one of the best ones I come across is from the management consultants Booz Allen. And they define customer-centric like this. What distinguishes customer-centric organisations from other companies that proclaim their customer focus? In short, they've moved beyond lip service and reorientated their entire operating model around the customer, increasing customer satisfaction and their own profitability in the process. Customer-centric companies understand not only what the customer values, but also the value the customer represents to their bottom line. They align their operating models behind a carefully defined and quantified customer segmentation strategy and tailor business streams product development, demand generation, production and scheduling, supply chain, customer care, everything to deliver the greatest value to the best customers for the least cost. And I think that's perfectly clear, despite the wordy management consultant style speak. Do exactly what your customers want and your profits increase. And that's the problem with the 4 Ps. The 4 Ps are supplier-centric, not customer-centric. They think about the product we sell to customers, not the problems our customers have, they're looking for solutions for. And today, that's a very big mindset problem. Now that customers can find out about just about anything on the internet, they've become much more knowledgeable. They can see many more options than they ever could see before, and they can search out offers that meet their needs exactly. What this means is that companies wishing to sell need to change. They need to think about the customer first and how they can meet a customer's needs exactly and competitively. In short, today's successful companies need to be totally customer-centric. That need to be totally customer-centric forces a new approach the reliable but dated 4 Ps just can't accommodate. So let's have a look at our new approach, WVWH. In summary, product becomes what, price becomes value, place becomes who, and promotion becomes how. So we move from PPPP to WVWH. The first W is what. What describes the problem your customers have they would like solved, or alternatively, the benefits they would like to gain by buying your products or services. Notice we're talking about what it is they want to buy, not what it is we're going to sell. That's a very important and very significant mind shift. V is value, and value describes the value your solution creates for the customer. Ideally, it's a financial value, but it could possibly be a time saving or some other benefit the customer can quantify. Notice an important thing in here is the customer needs to be able to quantify it. The important point wrapped up in all this is the idea of quantification, because that enables the value you're creating to be directly related to the price, to enable the customer to justify the purchase in their own mind, and very often in a business context, in their colleagues' minds too. The second W is who. Who describes in as much detail as you possibly can the ideal customer for your products or services. The idea you're driving towards here is the concept of the smallest, tightest, most well-defined niche of potential customers you can arrive at. The niche needs to be big enough to support the size of business you aspire to, but it also needs to be small enough for you to become its leading supplier with all the benefits that brings. The final H is how. How describes you go about your business to make it as easy as you can for your ideal customers to buy and use your products and services. What do you do to make sure you totally solve their problems, or alternatively, easily and quickly enjoy the benefits? How do you bring your products and services to the attention of potential customers when they are ready to buy? This line of thinking turns expensive and inefficient traditional push marketing upside down and replaces it with something much more effective. Don't ever forget that potential customers are numbed by the blast of continual, irrelevant marketing messages and pushy salespeople. They become remarkably skilled at tuning out everything unless it's directly relevant to them at the time. When you drop the traditional approach and move to a new customer-centric approach, the world suddenly gets much easier. And spookily, the more successful you help your customers become, the more successful you become. So let's forget about the 4 Ps, let's forget about PPPP, and let's adopt WVWH. And let's all prosper rapidly as a result. I really hope you found that helpful. All 4 secrets are taken from my new online training program, Kickstart, a 7-step plan to boost sales fast. These are just 4 of its secrets. There are many, many more that will help you transform your business. I'll be launching a very special offer to help you buy and benefit from everything in Kickstart over the next few days. But if you'd like a sneak preview, click the link below now. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to talking with you again very soon. Bye for now.